Alright, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Vanity bringing you another Showdown battle. So I changed around the team I used a bit last time. I added a Ferrothorn and a Scissor, and as you can see, the team's a lot more balanced now, and it was working a lot better in this battle. So I make some good plays. So we're gonna get into it. So I'm obviously on this side. Got the Don Sprite. I don't know what Sprite that is, but my opponent's on the other side, Sununu. So let's get into it. So yeah, he leads Pelipper, I lead Rotom. So knowing he's not going to want to stay in here, I go for the Will-O-Wisp. I was hoping to catch his Swampert, but he goes into Kingdra. So his Kingdra goes for the Hydro Pump, and that does a ton to my Rotom. I Volt Switch out right here, going into my Ferrothorn. I figured he didn't have Hidden Power Fire because he's a Rain team. So I'm going to go for the Leech Seed. Unfortunately, it misses on his Mew. So this gives his Mew a chance to taunt as I go for knockoff just because I didn't want him to have lefties throughout the game. So that's a good play on my part. Now he burns me as I tried to go for the Power Whip, but I miss again. So getting a bit of unfortunate hacks early on, but it doesn't really matter because he already burned me. So I'm going to go straight into Coco as I believe he knocks me off. Yeah, he knocks off my Coco specs. And that would actually turn out to be not too bad for me. So I figured he was going to switch into a Swampert trying to take a hit from Coco. So I go into Ferrothorn, he goes to Earthquake, does 44. I set up a layer of spikes, and now he's going to kill me off with the superpower. I just didn't really have a switch in for Swampert, so I just had to let it die. So now I'm going to go right back out. No, I go into Scizor, and I should have U-turned right here, but instead I go for Swords Dance, and then I make an even stupider play. I knew he was probably going to burn me, but I still U-turned anyways, even though I pretty much figured his Mew was faster. So either way, I'm going to Landorus to get the revenge kill, or yeah, just take him out. Go for U-turn. I go right back into Rotom because Rotom is really good against his team. So I go for Volt. I really should have, no, I Wisp right here like a god, knowing he was not going to want to stay in with his Pelipper. Because he brought it, the way he brought it in pretty much made me figure he was just trying to bait a Volt. So now he goes for Waterfall. I go for Hydro Pump. He goes for Superpower. He puts me in Iapa Berry range, so I'm going to get my Berry and get back to 50. And not only that, I kill off his Swampert. So that's really good for me. I'm in a really good position. So now Coco can pretty much come through as long as I can get rid of this Ferrothorn. But I missed the Will-O-Wisp, and then he Power Whips me. I really wanted that Wisp because I could have put some extra pressure. Now I go for Earthquake on this Pharaoh just to see how much it would do. It's not doing enough, and he goes for the Leech Seed. So now I'm in a bit of a bad position because his Ferrothorn's just kind of sitting here. I figured he wasn't going to go for Power Whip right there. So I went into Keldeo, and now I pull a double right here trying to bait the Power Whip. So I'm going to U-turn out on this Pelipper with my Scizor, and I'm going to go right into Coco, knowing I can eat a Scald. And I only take about 60, yeah, I take 60%. So now I'm in here with Coco, and I go for Thunderbolt. He switches in Ferrothorn, and he's going to live that hit easily, obviously, because I don't have Specs anymore. With Specs, that may have actually been a 2-hit KO, which is crazy. That's just how strong Coco is. But without Specs, I'm allowed to Volt Switch out and go right back into Landorus. Now, Ferrothorn's in the range of 1 to 2 Earthquakes. Now, as you'll see, I get some hacks back as I get a critical, which was really unfortunate for him because it put him in really low range. Now, he does Gyro Ball my Landorus, so I figured he was going to go into Pelipper because he has no reason to stay in, but I didn't want to bring in Coco. Actually, what I wanted my Landorus to die because since his Ferrothorn was so low now, Coco's Thunderbolt will come through on his Pharaoh, and luckily I had just enough HP. But I go into Keldeo, seeing as his only attacking move seemed to be Scald. He does burn me, which is a little unfortunate, but it doesn't really matter that much. So I go for a second Calm Mind, knowing that his Pelipper can't really touch me, as he goes for a U-turn right there. He goes into Ferrothorn, so now that I have a sufficient amount of Calm Minds, I can go for a Secret Sword, take that out. So now he's going to bring in his Kingdra, and at this point, Swift Swim Kingdra, he's going to go for Draco. I figured that wouldn't kill me, and luckily I was right, but he missed. I counted and I knew he wouldn't kill me, but he missed, so it didn't really matter. So I kill him with a Secret Sword. He goes into his Landorus. I go for Scald, easily take that out. Rain pretty much guaranteed that kill, would have killed without Rain, and he just forfeits. So that was a really good match. So I was working on this team the other day, and I just decided to start laddering. And I switched out Latios and Skarmory for Ferrothorn and Scizor, and the team's been working great. I'm up to 14 something. Well, I was at 1430, but I lost yesterday, and I only played like one match, so I'm probably at like 1411 right now. But yeah. So I'm probably gonna ladder some more with this team. Expect a few more videos with this team. I'm definitely gonna be working on some more stuff, probably for some lower tiers. Like I made a PU team. I don't know if it's that good. I might ladder with that one probably tomorrow, and I'll probably upload a video like Monday. But either way, thank you for watching. It's been your boy VaniTy, and deuces.